Okay, so game ones, game one recap. NBA playoffs had some good games, had some not go good games, not so good games. I'm sorry. I am too good. Welcome to Too Good TV. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? It's greatly appreciated. Shouts out to all my followers. I appreciate everybody that's tapped in right now on the live. You know what I mean? Sitting down, going over this recap with me. Now, game one. Game one. I mean, there's not really much to say about game one. Like, belt to ass. They're breaking records, beating people, breaking history, making history. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. It was extremely ridiculous. I don't know what that was about, but let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Let's get into it real quick.
This was the worst loss in the Grizzlies playoff history, biggest win in Thunder playoff history. It's the sixth 50-point loss by a team ever. I mean, the Thunder, they were just relentless.
Terrific communication, multiple turnovers, multiple players that are engaged defensively, and then turning that defense into offense was the key.
It was
Almost 30 points in fast break points. They were very dominant, whether it was mid-shots, turnovers, long run-outs. And all of a sudden, once you get that opportunity to get this young team out, energize that crowd, and make plays in transition, it became contagious. Give it up early, get it back well. That's when you know you're playing great basketball. And right here again.
Hey, what's his name? What's his name? I forgot his name. But Buddy good. He pretty decent. I gotta find out his name, but he good.
You see working for the offensive board. Boom. Give me that. Lou Dort with the big time steal.
No problem.
Creating a new opportunity for the team. Big time.
I mean, it certainly was a team all the way around, and they did this with SGA with his lowest point.
Okay, see, it wasn't really much to watch there for the simple fact that it was a one-sided highlight. You get what I'm saying? It was real one-sided. It was a waste of time if you ask me. Like, if you're gonna go out there and get beat by 50, 5-0, like, I don't even see why did the Grizzlies even show up? If you're gonna go out there and get beat by 50, you should have just stayed at home. I'm just saying. You should have just stayed at home. Now, I really don't know what else to say about it. I mean, if we really want to get into it, I mean, who had what? I mean, it was 131 to 80. Like, look at it was 131 to 80. Like, I don't even want to go over the stats. Like, hopefully game two is better. So if you want my prediction for that series, where my broom at? Where's my broom? I'm pretty sure we all could agree on that. Okay. Now we get over to game two. Game two was the Magic versus the Celtics. You know, the Boston Celtics overcame a halftime deficit to defeat the Orlando Magic 103 to 86 in game one. Derek White had 30 points. 30 points with 7 tray balls. They went on a 15-4 run to start the third quarter. Jason Tatum contributed 17 points and 14 rebounds. That's a double-double. That's a double-double. And I don't know why people be saying Jason Tatum ain't like that. He's consistent. He does what he does. Okay. I don't know if it's because he light skinned or something like that. Like, but y'all need to stop hating on Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum is one of them. Jason Tatum is probably one of the best young players in the league. I don't know what we like. What he just won a championship last year. I don't know what we're talking about. I have no idea what we're talking about. Peyton Pritchard, he added 19 points off the bench. Banchero, he scored a game high 36 points with 11 rebounds. Now, Banchero, let me tell you something. He gonna be a problem. Same thing I said with Cade Cunningham. I'm telling you right now, Banchero gonna be a problem. Banchero is gonna be a problem. You know, The Magic did turn the ball over a lot, and they was outscored 30-18 in the third quarter, which is pretty much the game. You know, you cannot turn the ball over. That is a no. You can't turn the ball over. So let's get into it.
So you can.
Y'all better stop playing with JT with the rainbow, man.
Jason Tatum connects.
We out.
Blocked by Porzingis.
We out. We out, two piece.
Like 10 person.
We out, two piece.
Rich,
Double P.
please,
Whatever you want to call it. Two P's right there.
That move.
Hey, Peyton. They don't call the cops on you and put you behind bars. You over there abusing people like that. It's a basketball game. Don't do people like that, okay? Don't do this.
Yeah. Hey, get up there. Hey,
Look at that move.
Popcorn machine.
That's not. No, because
Hell no.
it all that.
That ain't no problem.
What the hell thing we in?
That be a problem.
That's a problem.
Put your peach back. Watch the highlights. Look at
Hey, Hollow code.
Newsflash.
Get off me.
Bronze.
Barking up.
Yes.
Bronze.
Yeah, they're up 49-48 at the half. And then was a methodical business the second half.
I mean, it's
Just continue. It's a continuous waterfall.
oh, get that.
Oh,
Ooh.
I thought you was gonna Dominique that.
They outscored 55 to 36 in the second half.
Get a ball to JT.
It was just they just came out and just blew them out the
Yeah, they did.
Or
Jaylen Brown there. The third game this year with at least 3. And then here's where everybody in Boston was holding their breath. Because Jason Tatum went down and grabbed that right wrist.
You'll be all right. Get somebody to see how to man up.
Yeah.
You catch yourself, guys. I keep telling y'all that.
KCP gets called for a flagrant.
Well, hey, JT tried to take them to the bar. He tried to take them on vacation with him. He said, yeah, y'all come on with me. We going to vacation. We going to the Baja. JT, don't do them like that.
There ain't no flagrant or anything. I don't know about that.
There was a call, they flagrant.
I don't think it's
And,
flagrant, but
How's Tatum?
I think that's
Gonna
playoff.
stick
that's
around.
playoff
Gonna get back
basketball
in
right
there. Gonna hit the long range.
Players when you only hurt defense. Don't hurt. That's right. Tell Chuck.
At least every great player from Leeds knows that. They're fight again, and it's a 103 to.
There you have it. 86-103. Boston Celtics, who I think is the most complete team in the NBA with the experience, with the young players mixed in with some veterans, mixed in with good coaching, mixed in with good management, mixed in with good culture, even though I hate the Boston Celtics. But I'm not a hater. Except for when it comes to the Clippers. I'm a hater when it comes to the Clippers. I don't want to see them ever do nothing good. I don't ever want to see the Clippers do nothing good, period. Nothing against the players. I ain't got nothing against the players. But that team, just, they should have stayed in San Diego. If they would have stayed in San Diego, we probably would have been cool. I probably would have been like, not so like salty if they won. But because they wanted to bring their asses on over here where we was at, yeah. I don't, yeah. But my prediction for the Orlando Magic Boston Celtics, I'm gonna take Boston in 5. I give Orlando one game. I give them one game, and that's about it. After that one game, I think that's about it for them. Okay. Now, third game of the evening. Oh, by the way, happy Easter to everybody. Also, happy 420 to everybody. I forgot to say that at the beginning of the podcast. We halfway done. But yeah. I mean podcast stream, my bad. Second game, we had the Cleveland Cavaliers. Okay. Now, the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Miami Heat. This is like a tricky series, if you ask me, for the simple fact that I just believe that Miami is capable of doing things that other teams can't do, and it's weird. I think Coach Spoelstra is one of the best coaches in the league, regardless of who he got on his team, who he don't have on his team. Eric Spoelstra for the Miami Heat is he's good. He's legit. So I do know they lost. I understand they lost, but yeah, Donovan Mitchell had 30 points. Darius Garland added 27. Ty Jerome played a pivotal role off the bench, scoring 28 points, including 16 in the fourth quarter to help Cleveland pull away. Miami's Bam Adebayo led his team with 24 points, 9 rebounds, and Tyler Hero contributed 21 points. Despite shooting 41.9% from the three-point range, the Heat couldn't keep pace with the Cavaliers' offensive power. And no, they could not. No, they could not. They could not keep up. They could not keep up. And I don't know what else to say about that, but my bad. I don't know what else to say about that, but yeah, I don't think it was wise of them. I don't think it was wise of them, but at the same juncture, um, let's get into it. Heat Cavs, Heat Cavs, Heat Cavs, Heat Cavs, Heat Cavs. Wait a minute, real quick before I get to that. I want to make sure that everybody is following, liking, and subscribing to the channel. I would greatly appreciate that. You get what I'm saying? I done been doing a lot, trying to do a lot. I'll say that.
Record,
And
edit.
I want to make sure y'all go along with the journey. I got my podcast coming, like I told y'all. That'll be coming real soon. So make sure y'all follow up and stay tuned with your boy. I mean, stay locked in with your boy. All right, I found the video. Let's get to it.
Seed taking care of business against the Heat. Game one. Donovan Mitchell up and under with the left.
Spider.
He had 30 points in this one. From them up 67 to 56. Look at the hang time, the athleticism. But you know a guy who really shined last night? Ty Jerome off the bench. Three. He had 28 points. He was a plus 17 in this game. As the Cavaliers went from 121 to 100. Bam Adebayo for the Heat.
It was a short recap. Honestly, it was a lot. It was like a back and forth game until it wasn't a back and forth game. Donovan Mitchell really did his thing. And I had no idea Darian Mitchell for the Miami Heat and Donovan Mitchell are brothers. I didn't know that. I was today years old when I found that out. I found that out today. And I think that's pretty tight that the Mitchell brothers get to compete against each other in the NBA playoffs. It would have been even doper if they was on the same team. But you know, those type of opportunities don't come to a lot of people. So for the Mitchell family to be able to pull that off, along with other NBA brothers in the league, that's dope. Shouts out to them. Shouts out to them. But my prediction for the Miami Heat, Cleveland, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's up in the air. I think I might go Cleveland in 6 because I got Miami pulling 2 games out somehow, some way. I just got Miami pulling out 2 games. But I gotta go in 6 games. I gotta go in 6 games. I gotta go in 6 games. Now, we get to the game of the evening, game 4, the game of the evening. The Golden State Warriors at the Houston Rockets. Okay, now this is gonna be a good series. And the Golden State Warriors defeated the Houston Rockets 95-85. The Warriors defense played a significant role in limiting the Rockets scoring opportunities. The victory gives Golden State a 1-0 lead in their playoff series, and Draymond Green said he guaranteed they was winning the championship this year, like Charles Barkley would say. He guaranteed it. So we're gonna see what happens. But it was a pretty good game. It was a very good game. You know, it was a high action game. I like that. I liked they did that a lot. Curry was Curry. You get what I'm saying? Draymond was Draymond. I think Houston is young. You know what I mean? And this ain't even the right game. But I think Houston was young. I think Houston's young, you know, and I think at the end of the day, when you are playing against the Golden State Warriors, I think it's one of them situations where you better be on your P's and Q's because y'all know, like I know, the Warriors is not the team to play with. Okay, that's not the team you want to gonna get on the court with and mess around with. That's not the team you want to give any hope to, any sense of anything. I'm telling you because once you do that, it's a wrap. Once you do that, it's a wrap. Okay. Now
Your father knows about saving money.
let's see what they had to say. Let's see what these highlights is talking about, if any, because it was it was it was whatever. It was uh, let's see. Let's see. Let's see what Jimmy had to say.
And all the youth, the physicality, the rebounding, this home court energy. How'd you guys overcome it? And what was the biggest test here?
We're still young. I mean, I think Steph is 37, I'm 35, Dre is like 35. But we got some young guns that also get it done as well. Stayed in it, gave up a little run, but in the end we won.
18 of your last.
See, and that's what I had just said. I just said that when you got veterans mixed with a little bit of youth, it's hard to
and that other guy.
it's real hard to compete with a team that has like championship experience, stuff like that. Like that stuff you just can't like wake up with. Like you had to have gone through it. And the thing about the Warriors is they've been through it a lot of times. And when you got players around that, especially young players that's anxious and ready to get out there and show what they could do, they're gonna be like a sponge, man. And when you get a bunch of sponges out there, it get kind of hard. It gets kind of hard. It gets kind of hard. You know what I mean? Shouts out to everybody in the chat. Shouts out to my relative in the chat. Let's get to these highlights. Let's get to these highlights.
Shots, they miss free throws. That's what you can fix, you know what I mean? But the turnovers, with a team like that, going they were their veteran team, they're very physical, great guys, and Draymond Green and Jimmy Butler with the great IQ that can read plays, know what's going on. And those guys, other guys like Moses Moody, Kevin Looney, whoever come in, they play their role in their position, they do the little things. But offensively was the key where they just wasn't in a sync, where they couldn't find a flow. So those turnovers was something that was forced. And I think first time in the playoffs, some of those guys they didn't know how physical they can be. And some of the calls they may get in the regular season, they do not get in the playoffs. I think it's just they have to
Get a lot of credit. You see these clips, man. They're active, they're in lanes, they're getting deflections, they're there for each other. But a lot of these plays is Houston just showing immaturity, right? Falling up on defense, jumping it up in the air, making jumps, turning it over. And a lot of it, for that simple, making free throws, making easy layups throughout the whole game. Those are a couple of things that they could easily fix. Golden's intensity can't change that.
See, now the thing about Golden State is they have Stephen Curry. So no matter what happens, no matter how much they down, like no matter the situation, it's like when we had Kobe, or like when the Bulls had Jordan. Like that ain't no disrespect to LeBron and all of them, but boy, when we had Kobe on the team, y'all already know what time it was. Kobe Bryant get the basketball, y'all already know what time it is. Y'all better add it up. Okay. Now I done seen Kobe, rest in peace to the Mamba. I saw that man do some crazy stuff. Crazy. And Curry, like, people hate to admit it, but he up there with them. Curry up there with them. We done all seen Curry do some crazy insane. Shoot the ball, don't look, talking crazy to the crowd while the ball is in the air, sipping soda, going to the bathroom, come back, swish. We've all seen it. We've all seen it. He can shoot from the parking lot, we know. And to be honest with you, my prediction for this series is I got the Warriors in 6. I think the youth of the Houston Rockets, they may could pull 2 close games off. They might win by 5 here, 3 here, something like that. It might be a total of like 9 points in the 2 games they win, which it'll probably feel more like a sweep at the end of the day. But I got the Warriors in 6. So to recap what I got for my predictions for today's games, I gave you my prediction for yesterday. So if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. Once again, I appreciate y'all for checking me out. I appreciate y'all for watching and going through as I get this together and figure everything out. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all being on the journey with me. But series 1, Thunder sweep, Memphis, 1, 2, 3, Cancun. Magic, Celtics, 5. Celtics in 5. Heat, Cavs. I think the Heat gonna win 2 games. Is going 6. I got Cavs in 6. Warriors, Rockets. I got Warriors in 6. All right. So let me say that again. Thunder, sweep. Thunder, Grizzlies. I got the Thunder in the sweep. Celtics, Magics. I got the Celtics in 5. Heat versus the Cavs. I got the Cavs in 6. Warriors versus the Rockets. I got the Rockets in 6. So please let me know how you feel about my predictions. Please let me know what you think about this playoff first round. Who you got? Who you think is going to win the first round? What's going to be the matchups for the second round? And we're going to take it day by day, and we're just going to see what happens. You know, hopefully my Lakers get their head up out of there, you know what? And we could have a better game than we did yesterday, because yesterday was a bit embarrassing. You know, we got beat so bad. I forgot we played yesterday. We got beat so bad. It felt like last week. It felt like last week we got beat so bad. It felt like last week. But anywho, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I am Too Good. This is Too Good TV, and I am too good with the news. And I'm going to continue doing my thing, and I hope y'all continue this journey with me. But what's that saying I always say? Y'all have a good day now. You hear?